Welcome to Kyo and Speculations. I'm Kyo and here's my speculations about Winx Club. Winx Club is my favorite cartoon and this is gonna be my first video about Winx Club. But I guarantee you, not the last one. Never. Okay, now I have no idea where to start. It's a quite long show with 8 seasons and 3 movies and 2 spin-offs and 1 incoming spin-off Netflix adaptation. So basically, there are fairies and they transform. The end. Okay, let me take my time before getting started. Firstly, you need to know that Winx and Winx Club are not the same thing. Yeah, they're not. Winx Club is the name of the show, and Winx are the fairies, the main characters. If you live in a cave, I can explain them. Bloom, Fair of the Dragon Flame, the main character one. Stella, Fair of the Shining Sun, the funny and the pretty one. Flora, Fairy of Nature, the mature one. Haha, got it? Nature, mature. Techna, Fair of Technology, the underrated one. Musa, Fair of Music, the I always suffer, I have family issues, and my boyfriend's a jerk. I like music and I look like an Asian, so I'm everyone's favorite. One. Aisha, Fair of Waves, the badass one. Aisha is also known as Layla, but I'm gonna talk about it later in another video. So her real name is Aisha and I call her Aisha. Also there's specialists. They are boyfriends of Winx. Sky, Bloom's boyfriend, tough guy one. Brandon, Stella's boyfriend, also tough guy one. Hylia, Flora's boyfriend, nice guy. Nabu, Aisha's boyfriend, also nice guy. Timmy, Tekna's boyfriend, geek one. And Riven, Musa's boyfriend, jerk one. But it seems like Riven is everyone's favorite character. To be honest, my favorite character is Riven as well. Then there is villains, the Tricks, Icy, the Ice Witch, Stormy, the Storm Witch? Not exactly. Darcy, not the Darkness Witch, she's Illusion Witch, and Stormy is Electrocution Witch, I guess. She has storm powers as well, but she has also electrical powers, so... One of the other major side characters you need to know are Diaspro, Walter, and Roxy. Walter's not a side character, but you know what I mean, if you know Walter. Diaspora is a princess and she loves Sky, the boyfriend of Bloom, because Sky is a prince too. Walter is born from Dragonflame, but the evil side. Just like Bloom, but Bloom born with good side of Dragonflame. That doesn't mean they're siblings, they're like cousins or something. What makes Winx Club great is it has big unique events for each season and each movie. Also new transformations. Let's have a quick recap of major events. First 3 seasons has too many events and this ruins the whole point of quick recap, and I'm planning to make recap videos for each season itself, so I'm skipping those, just for now. In the first movie, Secret of the Lost Kingdom, Bloom and Sky and Winx, but mostly Bloom and Sky, manages to recover Domino and rescue Bloom's family. In season 4, 4 guys named Wizards of the Black Circle appears and they try to hunt the lost Earth Fairy. And they think it's Bloom. We all think it's Bloom. But Bloom's from Domino, so Wizards go back to Earth and they are trying to find the lost Earth Fairy, which is Roxy. Things happen. Winx and Roxy and specialists manage to rescue and unseal Earth Fairies now. And Earth Fair Queen Morgana is actually Roxy's mother. Bam! Wizards claim they surrender, but they actually have another plan. Dumon falls sick and Nabu and Riven is trying to heal Dumon. But it ends up Dumon attacking Nabu and Riven. And Nabu has to kill Dumon. Yeah, Nub murders Dooman. Ogron applies his biggest plan and creates a ravine. That ravine has a tornado, and this tornado pulls fairies to vanish. Great idea, Ogron. I'm not talking ironically. That really is a good idea. I was a big fan of Ogron until that moment. But then Ogron murders Nabu, and even if it's a quick recap, I can stop and pay our respects to Nabu. But then Wizards get smashed on the rocks, and that is their end, I guess. I don't think they're dead, but I hope they're dead. They might come back actually. Never mind. Season 5. In Season 5, Lila's cousin Tritanius rescues Trix, and Tritanius gets powerful, and he gives powers to Trix, and they together try to rule the Infinite Ocean. And Tritanius and Icy starts dating. At some point, Darcy and Stormy stops following them because they get the second plan for Icy. Icy's priority becomes Tritanius, not Trix, and Darcy and Stormy leaves. And again, at some point, Tritanius gets too much powerful and he gets out of control. He even attacks Icy. But then Stormy and Darcy comes back and save Icy. Happy ending for Trix. Then Tritanius alone cannot handle the power of Winx, and Winx defeat Tritanius. Also, Winx solved the Sirenix curse and Daphne gets revived. Daphne is Bloom's sister if you haven't watched Winx Club. I forgot to mention her, didn't I? At Season 6, Trix come back and take the Cloud Tower, the School of Witches. Some girl named Selena and her book Legendarium arrives. Legendarium has power to summon legendary creatures into life, and she can take them back into the book. She can also take anything back into the book with them. That's powerful. Then we learn Selena is actually Bloom's childhood friend. Plot twist. And what Selena wants is to summon Acheron. She is not as powerful to summon him yet, but she uses tricks to get powerful enough. And Aisha has to choose a new boyfriend, Roy, the good boy, or Nex, the jerk flags. Maybe I need to quit YouTube and start rapping. And Riven decides that he's not powerful enough to protect Musa, and their relationship is breaking down, so they both decide to take a break, and Riven leaves the show. And Aisha chooses Nex, the jerk flags, because this show needs a new jerk and new bad boy since Riven is gone. And why would she choose the good boy, right? No one chooses good boys. Season 7. By the way, I skipped the movies Magical Adventure and Mystery of Abyss because they do not have big events. Anyways, in Season 7 we have two main villains, excluding Trix. That's new. They are Braphilus and Kalshara. Braphilus and Kalshara are like Mephisto and Praxina from Loderak, but Mephisto and Praxina serve big bad guy. Big bad guy here is Kalshara, so it's a little different. But Braphilus is still good boy. Braphilus is Kalshara's brother. Braphilus is not evil, but he follows Kalshara because she's his sister and he loves her. By the way, if you'd ask me to choose Braphilus or Kalshara, I would definitely, most likely, probably choose Kalshara. Because no one chooses good boys. Admit that. You wouldn't choose Roy either. Or you wouldn't choose Braphilus either. Each Winx has their own fairy animal at Season 7, and at season finale Trix shows up, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't remember properly. United power of fairy animals and their sacrifice, sadly, saves the day, but they're gone. I think Kalshara and Braphilus are gone too, along with Trix. I'm not sure. It's been so long that I don't even remember anything. I remember fairy animals and starting of the season, but I don't remember how it ended. Anyways, before starting to recap season 8, I want to inform you, I don't want any hate comments under that video. If I see a hate comment, I will delete it with my own hand. You might hate me, it's okay, but no one is allowed to hate Winx Club on my comment section. And season 8's graphics are bad, I know. Season 8's songs are kinda good, season 8 plot is good. I'm gonna go real quick here because it's been too long for this video. I think it's 10 minutes for now, but for recording it's been much longer. Season 8, Nut's back, Riven's back, Walter's back. I don't think anyone else is back. Musa is mad at Riven's comeback. Why? Because he didn't call him while he's gone. That's the point of taking a break. We see Lumens, their sidekicks, and Lumen Queen Dorana. Somehow Dorana's brother Orgon, I think, has gone missing since Walter appeared, and Walter has a sidekick named Obscurum. Wow, I'm pretty sure Obscurum is not Orgon. If you believed me, I lied. Obscurum is actually Orgon, and we learned that at the 13th episode. Like we didn't know. There's some guy named Orion who is weird. He starts as a friend. No, he starts as a foe, and I mean enemy, and then he becomes a friend, then he becomes enemy, or reversed. He keeps changing teams. Besides the useless characters, tricks are back, but they're not on their minds, I guess. They're being controlled by Walter's sign. Now there's the biggest power. It keeps changing every season. This season's biggest power is Prime Stars. There's 7 Prime Stars in the universe, and if someone manages to hold 4 Prime Stars in their hand, he gets or she gets all 7 Prime Stars. So Walter wants these things to get his powers back. Since he is powerless, he uses tricks to get them. Team Winx gets 3 Prime Stars. Team Walter gets 3 Prime Stars. For the last Prime Star, we get to see a planet named Diamond or Diamond. I don't know, it should be Diamond, which is actually Icy's hometown. We see Icy's actual sister. Trix are not sisters. I know you like the idea of Trix being sisters, me too, but they're not. They're just friends, but being siblings doesn't require bloodlines. Icy's actual sister Sapphire was being cursed, just like Daphne, but Sapphire's not a soul wandering around. Sapphire becomes a white fox by the shaman witch, I guess. Is it confirmed that her name? I don't remember her name if it's confirmed. I remember her as Shaman Witch. And Icy decides to become the most powerful witch in the universe, to unseal her sister, to cure her planet Diamond, and to defeat Shaman Witch. Icy gets the last Prime Star, and last Prime Star allows Trix to get out of the control of Walter. They broke the sign of Walter, and they're free, but Icy says, I won't let any other planet get destroyed, like Diamond. So Icy hands the last Prime Star to Bloom, and Bloom gets the 4 Prime Stars, which means she gets the 7 Prime Stars. Yeah, that's not how maths work, but that's how Prime Stars work. And Winx wins. Winx. So that's it for now, for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and please subscribe. It's free and you can always unsubscribe if you want. See ya!